Hello guys, this is DFXS. Once again, welcome to TFX family. I believe that guys, you are doing good and we really thank God for that. Guys, this video is for those people who have been requesting for more clarification about the close by settings, because it's very important to understand the major or the important settings that that are the first thing that you need to understand how to set them before you activate your robot. And the best thing is that, guys, this system is so great. And what I said is that you need to give yourself time and to work with our default setting and still test your setting in your demo account. So far, I do believe you understand how to set your the settings from big time frame. And today we want to learn about what is close by, so that it can help with those people who purchased the system, who requested for more clarification. And this is why we are sending this video as a special dedication. Guys, we still salute you and thank you for working with us. And we really thank God, because we never let you down, because now the system is working great, especially all the system that we released, 3D spike detector, MT5 master EA. Guys, the things are working great. So let us go straight to the point, guys, of what is cross by. And remember, before we get there, let me just take some few minutes to help those people maybe they didn't watch our last video about the what to set in big time frame. And remember, it is good to always to do that. Let us do that even now before we go to cross by, so that you can understand everything. Remember, we said that there is this TFX trade master trade maker. This is what you'll be using when identifying the zones that you want to trade in minute one. So for those people I send this, the system, I do believe now you saw it is TF trade maker. We just changed from the TF tester, trade tester, and we let's call it trade maker, because it is the one that makes trade possible and easier. So let us double click, guys. And this is we said in time frame period, you are supposed to select any of the number that can be divided by 3, and that 3 is what you put for resistance, support and resistant 1, and support and resistant 2. And this one you can change to 1, or you can just let it remain by default the way it is now. It is 5.5. This is the best settings we found so far, and it's the best of the best. Now, if I click OK, let me go straight to my template. This is our setting now. This is the way it is. This means that with that setting, I want to trade from this zone to this zone. This is crash 500. And now from here, I will not be in trade until we get into another resistance. Now it is time to trade all spikes from this resistance to a point, to a place where we'll find another support. And we said that you can change even these settings. Let's say, for instance, you can change it even to 10, guys. This is up to you. And the reason of changing this, it is for those people who want to trade even these small pullbacks at this place. Let's say 10 divided by 3, it can be like 3. So let us put here 12, so that we can get a good number here. And here it is 4. Let's click OK. Now, after changing that, that means that you want to trade the spikes from this area to this area, then this area to this area. So you will always trade what you want. So the things help you to identify support and resistance. So this is why you need to understand how to set it. It doesn't have so many settings, and I think the last setting for scalping, it is this one, 2177. I think that one is the best for scalping, because you can see it gives the major areas, not just small pullbacks, but the main ones where the market probably it must reverse. So that's why we use that word now. And I think that one is the best of the best setting for scalping. But if you want to trade this guys, you can change and try to set any number that that can be divided by 3, and then you will get the answers. Put them here, and then let here remain always, let here remain 5 5. But you can still change until you maybe for what you want, but this one I think is the best. Now this means that you can trade even now this small pullback. Now let us go to 2-minute one now, because it is good to go there. You see, this is where H1 is. Let's go. This means that with these settings, you'll get all. Let us delete this now. There was from this area. Now you can drop with that market, as you can see, from 1 hour. All this, it's because if you go to H1, you can see we are in resistance. That's why there is a good drop. So the thing here is that it will identify the best area that it's good to trade. So this is why we want this spike detector to detect even this the support or the resistance from H1. It's the best of the best thing, guys. So let us not waste time now. Let's go to our point now here of what is this called cross buy. And before that, I forgot to say something here. After setting the setting in your H1 time frame, if this one is your setting 2177, if this one is what you saw that you want to trade these areas, and if you changed, let's see, for instance, what the one we put like 77, if you change into that 1244, if this is the setting of where you saw that you are supposed to trade, don't forget to command this setting in your robot. And this is where you'll find it in your robot. There is this, where is this? There is this one down 5, remember, the TF period is 21, the resistance one, it is 10. So here it's where you selected 12, here it's where you selected 4, and here 4, and here remains up, down, 5, 5. So this means that the robot will be picking the exact zones that you saw or you analyzed in H1. So don't forget that. That was just by the way, because we have already covered that in another video. So I just wanted to remind you. And if it was in H4, remember in main trade time frame, this is where you're supposed to change into H4. So H3, blah, 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 according to the time frame you set. Even if it is 30 minutes, you can change here into 30 minutes and the setting you got for the zone in 30 minutes. Keep that in mind. Now, let's go to our point of what is cross buy. Let's see where the cross buy starts. The cross buy starts from here. This is cross buy 1, 2, 3, and cross buy 4. The most important thing to understand the cross buy, it is to understand what to do or how to protect your account, or how you can secure some profit at the same time. Now, let's say, for instance, let's talk about the cross buy 1. If I set this one into true and set here 50, cross buy candles 50, this means that, let me give an example here. This means that if my our spike detector starts detecting to this area, and the market continue going up, 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 instead of blowing your account, the robot will count 50 candles, then it will close all the opening position automatically. Keep that in mind. The cross by 1, the cross by bus, if you set it into true, it means that the number that you select here, cross by candles, it will count the candles from the first position where the robot starts picking the trades, it will count 50 candles. So if I set here like 20, it means that it will only count 20 candles if there will be no spike. If there will be no spike, the robot will close all the trades automatically. So if you set there 120, this means from the first position, if they will go like 120 without spike, the robot will close all the trades automatically and start afresh because there was no spike. Maybe there was a false signal. So that's why the robot should protect your account. If there will be no spike, remember, you can put the numbers that you want to secure your trades from being or maybe caught by false signals. Now, let's go to our close by zero. What is close by zero? And remember, sorry, if you set this into false, this means that the robot will not count any of the candles. It will not close whether you set here 5 or 10 or 20, and yet you set here into false. It won't close any order by counting the candles. So, but it is good to set the candles to secure your profit. But remember to work with our default setting. I think it will be very, very, very profitable on your side, but you can still test that on your demo account and see until you get what you want, what exactly you want. You are free to control this robot to your desires. So now let's go to our close by zero. What is close by zero? If I set this into true, close by zero, if I set this into true, let's say for instance, at this place, let me say for instance, where can I give? Let me give an example of here. Let's say the robot detected sale at this place and there was only one spike, and maybe I was in a profit or even for less than $1 or less than even if it is a profit of 0.5, 0.3, 0.2, as long as it's a profit, guys, as long as it is a profit, then instead of the market continue spiking, maybe the market started going against you or against me. So instead of being in the small profit, then start experiencing the negative. If you set this close by zero into true, this means that after this spike, if the market continue going against you, when it reach into zero, no profit, no loss, it will close all the trades automatically, and you will not earn anything, and you will not be in a loss. The reason why we selected this close by zero, it is because there is a time you can enter a trade, and maybe you are left somewhere like here, and the market continue going against you, and in some few minutes or maybe 1 hour, the market spiked into your entry point, and maybe you are in small profit. But instead of the market continue spiking and giving you some profit, there is a time the market reversed from your entry point. And this means that even though you are in a profit of 0.5, let's say 0.5 profit, instead of securing that profit because it was a small profit, the market continued going against you. So at that point, some people start regretting. I wish I knew that the market will revise from my entry point. I would have secured even if it was just a zero instead of losing the whole money or maybe experiencing a huge negative. This is why we activate, there is a close by zero, because if the market leave you behind and come to your entry point, then after giving you even if it is 0.2 profit, if it turns against you by zero, it will close all those trades. So this means that this one can help you when the market goes against you and when market reversed to your entry point. If it can give you 0.1 profit and you activated zero, if the market continue going against you, it will close all those trades, not in loss and not in profit, and wait for a fresh signal. So that's up to you to test that thing in your demo account and see if you'll be using it or you'll not. You just leave the market to trade freely. Now, that is caused by zero. We have another thing here called target profit. I would like to clarify about this target profit, even though we covered it in another video, because they work together. They all work together. These settings here, they are very, very important when trading spikes. They are very, 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 very important. So the next setting here is target profit. Now, let's say for instance, there is a time those people have been trading even manually. There is a time you see like you are in 20 profit or $20, $30 profit, and maybe from that time then again market turns against you, blah 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 blah, and goes, and you wish, how I wish I secured at least $20 or $10 from that market. This means that having the target profit in every trade, at least you can target a profit of $10 or $15 or even $5. That will be according to you. But I will try to help you understand why you should have the target of $20 and which settings are you trying, will you be using in order to have the target of $15 or $20 or and above. Now, if you'll be in the profit of more than $15, this means that the robot will not close because you have reached to 15. This means that if you're in the profit of more than 15, from 15 and above, the robot will only count cross by 3. It will only count like five candles. Let's say, for instance, a place like here. If let's say the robot spiked to this place, and now you are in 16 or more than $15 profit, the robot will count another five candles, which goes against you. If they reach 5 and there is no spike, the robot will close and secure your 15 profit. If it will go like, let's say, like this place, 3 candles and continue spiking, the robot will still hold the trades until where it will go more than 5 candles. Then the robot will close all the profit that you have, whether it's $30, $20, blah, blah, blah. It will close that because they are above your target $15. And it's very, very, very important to have this target, because it's not good sometimes to wish if you closed when you are in profit. You can set that to your robot and the robot can do your wish. This is why I really love this 3D spike detector, because it will trade your wish. It trades your wish, guys. So there is nothing like to wish. If I knew, I would have taken those $20 even manually. No, you can set that in your robot and the robot will trade your wish. Keep that in mind. So we do that because sometimes you can work with that setting in our 3D spike detector. Sometimes it's better than using a local target, but we'll cover this later about the local target, because the local target, if I set, like, let's say for instance, a local target of $15, this means that after getting, if the robot detects that I'm in $15, it will close the trades automatically. But for this one, even if it will detect that I'm in $15 and the market continues spiking without going back like 5 candles like this place, this means that the robot can still hold for more profit until where the market will revise more than 5 candles. Remember, you can set any of the candles here. You can set 10 and say, I just want, if the market will start reversing like more than 10 candles, let the robot secure my 15 and above profit. But for local target, it will close as long as it reaches to that $15. So this one is the best. Also, this one is the best, but that's according to you. But this one sometimes it might spike like this one and give you more profit than securing $15 maybe earlier. So better keep that in mind and make your choice. And because this system is for a lifetime, guys, just have your time, test in your demo account, make sure you have what suits you, because before the end of this video, you will be sure that this system, it is 100% winning system. It's according to you now, and maybe you have to fight your doubts. Now, let's go for the final one, the close by candles 4. The close by candles 4. Now, remember, we have the close by candles 1, which we say that if it goes, let's say, like 50 candles without a spike, that's when it will close or the open position. But the close by candles 4, it means that it will start counting the candles after the first position. There is a time, guys, there is a time the market can spike like this place, blah, 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 until instead of continue dropping, start continue maybe going up. Maybe it is a bullish market, and maybe there was a few spike. So if the first spike happened from this area, and the market maybe spike, blah, 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 and there is a small candles here, you know, the first one, even if you set the, like, let's say the opening position, like you wanted 5 position, remember, where if it will have only one spike, it will not open any of the position. If you set maybe you want 5 position, after one spike, it won't open another position. So the reason of this cross by candles 4, it means that from the first candle position where you enter the market, it will count every candle, even in this spike. And if maybe you set like 150, the way we set here by default, if it goes like 150 candles, and maybe the 150 candles, it will ended when the market is at this area. If all these one are 150, it will close all the trades automatically. So sometimes, so this means that our cross by 4 candles, it will count from the first position all the candles that are there, inclusive the spike one, where it will reach like 150 if you are still in that trade, if there is no profit in, or maybe there is no any detector or to close the market, or maybe you didn't reach to your target, blah, blah, things like that one. It will count 150 candles, then it will close. And here you can set any of the candles, even if you want 200, 2000, that is up to you guys. And if you don't want to use that one, you can set even 2000, because that is impossible to get 2000 before the closing the market. So that means it will count even the spikes one and close the market according to the numbers that you set here of the candle. So that's very, very, very important settings that you are supposed to know before activating your robot. The other one, let me go back here to maximum numbers of orders that you want the robot to open. You can set whatever of the number you want. If you just want 1 position, you don't want 2 positions, you can just select there 1. So that means in every index, the robot will open only 1 position. And if I select here 2, this means that the robot will open 2 positions. So this is up to you. By default, we will send you, it can open only 1 order, but if you want more position, you can select there. So if you select there like 2, or if you select there like 5, this means the robot will open the 5 position with the distance or the gap of 8 candles. You can set there, you can say, no, I would like if the robot open my order here and still continue going against me and there is no spike, I would like the robot to open another position after 10 candles. Then if it goes another 10 candles without any spike, the robot will add another position. But remember, even if it will have a small spike like this one, and there was 2 positions, even if you selected 5 position here, the robot won't open another position because it will detect that there was a spike. So wherever there is a spike, even a small one, it can't continue opening other position. It will wait for the open position to be in profit so that it can cross according to what you set in your robot. And I do believe that, guys, now you got a full understanding of what is cross buy. And I really thank you for requesting for that. And I believe now your request is met. And guys, we will thank you and let's work together. And once again, guys, I'll welcome to TFX family. We love you and we adore you.